guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be kind of my take on a first attempt cut crease and kind of a colorful mermaid look. At least that's kind of what I see out of it. I will link everything in the description box that I use. I did all of my face makeup and one eye off camera, so I will show you guys how I did the other eye, and then also the lipstick. Now I mixed colors from this Anastasia lip palette, and I will link everything in the description box per usual, and then I will also tell you guys exactly what eyeshadows I'm using and exactly which of these lippies I mixed to get this color lipstick. But per usual, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. If you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Hi guys, so the first shade that I'm going to go in with is from the Jaclyn Morphe palette. I love this palette. That shade is called Pooter, and it's just a really nice cool toned kind of tan transition shade. It's a really good transition shade. It looks a little bit more cool toned in the pan. On the skin it looks a little bit different, but that also could be my ring light. But I would just choose whichever transition shade works for your skin tone and whatever kind of colors you're going to be using and the look that you want to create. Of course, if you have the same palettes that I have, you can always go with the same shades if you're wanting to recreate this look or whatnot, and then you can always mix it up. Now that shade that I just showed you guys is called Cake. It's a really pretty magenta pink, and that is from the Too Faced Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. This palette is really awesome for looks like this because it has just these really fun and different, just really colorful shades. I don't know, it's a really awesome palette, and the eyeshadows are really super good quality in that palette too. So if you're still able to get it, I don't know if it's still available. It's been a while since I've got it, had it for quite some time. So now this next shade that I'm going in with is more of a like deep red, and it has some hue of like some pinks in there, and that is called Jazz or Jace or Jazz. I'm gonna say Jazz. And the reason that I went in with that was I just wanted it to be a little bit more of a pinky red kind of shade, and that one is perfect for it. So I'm going in with that. I'm not worrying about cleaning off my brush or anything. I want it to be super blown out, so I'm just going in with the same brush and just really making sure that everything is blended and blown out. Now I'm going in with a concealer. I'm actually going in with a cream concealer just because I felt like I'd have a little bit more control over how I wanted to cut out that line with a cream concealer over a liquid concealer. So this was the Pixi by Petra Illuminating Tint and Conceal. It is a tinted moisturizer and a cream concealer in one. The concealer in this is really awesome. It is super creamy and illuminating. It took me a little bit to build it up with this eye just because I wanted to go in super light. This is my first try at doing a cut crease. I've never done one before, so I was really super worried about messing it up, and I also am really trying to make sure that the line that I'm carving out is really suitable for my eye shape. I do have hooded eyes. You can see it in the video. In this shot right here, my skin kind of folds over my crease, so I have to make sure my face is really relaxed and I can see how my skin is going to set, and then go in and kind of do what I want to do from there. So I had to be super careful, and I didn't want to mess it up, and I did not want it to be looking all sorts of weird. Now, same palette, the Jaclyn Morphe palette. I'm using that same red shade, Jazz. And then I am also using the shade Chip. I'm just going in with the same brush that I use for my concealer. I'm going in here with the Jazz shade just to darken it up a little bit. And then I will go in with the shade Chip and just kind of deepen up that line a little bit more. And all of these shadows in this Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette are super, super, super pigmented, so you definitely don't need a lot. And then I'm going in here with just kind of a small brush. It's got a lot of bristles on it, so it's really good for like blending under your lower lash line. So I'm using that just to make sure that everything's blended. Now these three shades are what I'm using for my lid shades. The first shade that I'm going in with is that purple, and that is the shade Royalty. And I'm just really trying to make sure that I'm making that line and everything even with the other eye. That always seems to be my biggest issue whenever I'm doing like a look like this or something that involves some kind of wing. I always try and steer away from like winged eyeliner and stuff like that, just because I have a really hard time making my lines and my wings even. But also it's just, you know, doing wing eyeliner is super, super difficult with, you know, the fact that I have hooded eyes and just my eye shape. It's really hard to get down. So I'm really trying to make sure that it's even here. And I know I'm a little bit out of frame right now, but I promise I do come back in frame in a second. Okay, and then I'm taking this makeup fixing mist. This is also by Pixi by Petra. This is something that I put on my face before I'm doing makeup. After my makeup is done, it's just a really good mist, and I'm kind of sort of using this as like a fix plus just to make the purple eyeshadow a little bit more kind of foiled. This shadow is a little bit different from the purple and the teal that I used. It's definitely not as foiled and pigmented as the other ones. I did not have to do this with the other two eyeshadows, just the purple one. So I would definitely recommend using some sort of like setting spray, or maybe if you have, you know, MAC Fix Plus, using that. You'll definitely need it, at least for the purple shade. Now this blue shade is my favorite shade out of this whole palette. This one is called Twerk. And like I said, I didn't need to do any sort of Fix Plus or anything with this one. This one is really pretty. Now, I'm trying to leave a little bit of a line, some sort of space. That's what I thought would look best with this eye look. Like I said, I was trying to go for like sort of like a cut crease. And yeah, I just wanted to leave just a little bit of line. I thought it would look a little bit too weird if I didn't have a little bit of that open, you know, that blank kind of space there. So try to do that. And then this teal shade that I'm going in with is called Pool Party. It's just a super pretty teal. I feel like these eyeshadows are really like mermaidy. I don't know, they're just super cool. I didn't even think mermaidy is a word, but I'm making it a word right now for this video, for this look. It's just a super, I don't know, they're just so cool. I love all of the shades in this palette, especially these fun ones. Just giving a chance to make looks like this. They're super, super, super fun and super good quality. Okay, and now the shade that I'm putting in my inner corner, I didn't show that to you guys, but it is called Obsessed. It's just a really pretty, I would call it kind of like a champagne color eyeshadow. I just felt like I needed a little bit something in my inner corner. Now I'm just curling my eyelashes with my Tarte eyelash curler, and then I put some mascara on off camera because you guys don't need to be bored with my mascara routine. And now this is another Pixi by Petra product. This is a liner in the shade Plum. I just plopped that on my upper waterline, and then I did put it on my lower lash line as well in my waterline. I just wanted to add something a little bit extra. I feel like it deepens up the look a little bit more. And then putting on a little bit more mascara because why not? Now this lip liner is also another Pixi by Petra lip liner. This video is obviously not sponsored, but I mean, shout out to you, Pixi by Petra. Love your product, sponsor me. But anyways, this lip liner is in the shade Rose. I use this lip liner literally every day. It is just an awesome lip liner, super good quality, and it matches kind of my natural lip color already, so it is super easy to just plop on every day. This obviously doesn't match the lipstick I'm about to use, but I wanted to have some kind of lip liner. Now this is the Anastasia lip palette. Now the shades that I mixed together are shade number 9, shade number 12, and then the primary 5 shade, the blue. I just wanted something to go with the eye look a little bit better. I was trying to go for like a mermaid inspired look, so I didn't really have any kind of lipstick that could even go with this remotely. Like I said, this is super out of my comfort zone, so I like to stick to pinks and neutrals and stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of make my own kind of different cool shade here. And I'm just using the lip brush that came with the palette itself. And I'm just trying to make sure that I have some super crisp lines. I did, after I filmed this video, go in with the concealer that I used on my eyes, the Pixi by Petra, like Tint and Moisturizer Duo Concealer, and I cleaned up the lines around my lips just because, especially with like reds and purples and dark colors, they always seem to bleed through and leave that kind of like ugly little purple line around your lips. So I didn't do that in this video, but I did do it off camera, just because I felt like I needed something a little bit crisper than what I have. And here is my finished look. Alright guys, well, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's kind of a mix between a first attempt at a cut crease and a kind of mermaid inspired makeup look, something a little bit different. I feel like the videos that are up on my channel right now are kind of, I don't want to say boring, but they're just neutral. So I want to do something really fun and colorful and just different. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I love this look. I love the way it turned out, and I had a really awesome time doing it and filming it, and I just hope you guys enjoyed this video and this tutorial, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!